Disclaimer from Editor Koi. This is the episode where I first realized that there's been a rendering error in the way that I have been capturing this footage. I've since learned that using OBS Studio's display capture apparently doesn't capture quite what you see on your screen. As for some things, there's apparently an extra layer of processing done by the GPU that doesn't get caught. I don't know exactly how to fix it yet, so for now I'll be moving to window capture and seeing if that helps. With that said, a lot of visuals and their effects, especially in this episode, are not fully rendered, and are not consistent with the gameplay experience I am actually reacting to. Now, I won't be able to test this until I record again, but off of my memory alone, I think a lot of the areas that appear to have static backgrounds don't actually have those. And the weirdest one in this episode is when there are some spinning black polygons on screen that I'm reacting to and describe, but are not properly rendered in the footage itself. And lastly, with the timing of how I record these, I have already recorded episode 6 without attempting to fix this issue. I have not edited that yet, but if that issue is present in that episode or in any episodes, then I will be including a text disclaimer about the apparent rendering issue that I did not know was even possible. Thank you for watching, and I apologize for the inconvenience. Well, welcome back to another episode of corru.observer. It is I, again, Koi, the Knight of Iron, and honestly, I think I'm probably going to have to redo a lot of that sequence. Or not exactly redo. I guess I don't need to redo it. Also, can I just look at this, what is it called? Mind Spike? The staff is really cool. I kind of want to make one in real life. It's just like an image of itself, cross-sectioned into itself, kind of. Anyway, let's break in again. Let's find where we were at in the embassy. Hello, interloper! I saw you visited a dull vessel. It seemed empty as furniture's thought forms were consumed. Yep, you said that to me before. Oh, is this my ship? Or is this just the access to the embassy from their waters? Oh, cool, shortcut. Okay, we're here, and I'm gonna have to experience this. Yep, I'm gonna have to redo some of this, although I don't actually have to, because I don't have to talk to anybody this time. Although, let's turn on high res. I don't know if having done any of the other interactions even matters too much, but here we are. We've got Gokvu. I'm gonna try to remember your guys' names. You, Torvik, Tozik. Yeah, you, everyone knows you. I like your smile. It's like half smile here. Kavik. Oh, I probably have to get the others. Wait. Should I? Huh. I imagine there's probably different dialogue, maybe? I don't know. Let me go get the others, though. I'm just retracing my steps here, basically. Kazuki! Kazuki, you're my favorite, I decided. Oh, all of it says it's previously utilized, because it does remember what I've done. But I still have to tell them here, because I'm reliving this. You'll be there shortly, you go ahead. The time stopper is gonna be used this time, so it's gonna be quick. Alright, they're gonna be here shortly. I gotta get my orange juice. Because I can't not do that. Who the hell are you? Oh, here's just another coup. Orange juice! Give me my orange juice. I need it for the meeting. It's very important. Thank you very much. Hello, move friend. Take me to the call research. Okay, so I edited my last episode. I learned some things, I think, in general. Are Kazuki and them here now? They are. I don't remember if I talked to them while they were here. Oh, absolutely. Yep, I remember that. I'm running into Bosco here. Yeah, remember your name. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I actually talk to you? Of course, I only wish I had more to share given our amenities this gaze. True, with the time stopper, it often seems like there's never enough. What does that mean? I mean, I assume I'm gonna find out what the time stopper actually does soon enough. I had more to share given our amenities this gaze. Huh. Okay. I recognized I finally recognized, Kavik, what you were saying, your theory. Time manipulation theory. Upon editing, I immediately got it. I was like, oh, I see what it's about. The point is it's a theory as to the call. They're trying to figure out the source of the call, and so the time manipulation theory is that in the far future, you know, the Obesk have found the humans, but not when they were around, and so sent a signal into the past because they figured out time travel, and that's why we showed up here. I understand it now, even though I recognize that Akazet even was like, this is a load of nonsense, and I'm inclined to believe her because I trust her. Hey, Kavik. Okay, now you're, yeah. Also, I want to say, because another thing I gleaned from this conversation was, in our deaths, there is enough time to unravel any mystery. Kavik talks like discovering time travel and manipulation or whatever is an inevitability because of that. And I'm like, I don't know what, again, I said this in the last episode, what form do your deaths take? Because I need to know. And does your death, Kavik, take the face, take the form of a smiling friend? Honestly, I have no idea. All right, so my only non-utilized response here is our focus approaches. Our focus approaches, my friend. Are you prepared? Do you have any topics to bring? I sense unease from his stance. Ah, it is really time already. Oh, these old cysts do not have any time constriction. No wonder. Ah, yes, I will be ready. What do you mean these old cysts do not have any time constriction? Yes! You do not need to press yourself, my friend. It is a simple one. I know, I just hate when this happens. I do not have anything to bring this time, but I will be ready. Ah, bring to the meeting. I see. That's probably what we were talking about with, not Tazik, Bosco earlier. Excellent. So I say farewell for now. And now I assume this thing is how we start. Okay, I don't know how the focus starts, never mind. Summarizer. It's a device for summarizing. For context switcher syndrome. Something. Should I talk to you again? Or, oh wait, this yellow is like my place. I realized. Guys, I'm smart. This is my chair. Am I ready? I don't think you have anything new to say. What do you say if I say, what's our next move? If we're talking about this thought form, try interacting with Akazet. It need to be zoomed out. Okay, so you're just telling me that about the other dynamic response, where Akazet is gonna think, it's time to begin. I should sit. My seat is the furthest one from the door, near the listeners. Yes, I figured. Do I want to be in first person or this mode, or does it matter? Hold on. How do I... Nope, quality. Keep up. This is my seat. Explicit purpose. Recollection, experiential bridge. Start the meeting. Linear stream segment, skippable with escape. Huh. The team is assembled around their seats, so I sit. Everyone! Let us begin. I dip my head towards Tazik, as he has already connected. Yep, he's already there. With an impulse, he instructs the Grand Cysts to lower wired cysts before each of us. What a rare opportunity. I am certain that even Gakvu is excited. I raise the cyst to my right receptor, and its shell softens, becoming as viscous liquid. It settles over my receptor, and the time stopper connects to me. How is this gonna go? I must admit, I am very excited. My mind is drawn into it with the others. Everyone is connected. Okay. It's weird because I'm in a memory storage container. I'm connected to a personal cyst with a mind spike. Within that cyst, I have then delved deeper into a specific memory within it, and in this memory is of the real world, where now in that memory I am dreaming of the real world, delving into and connecting to a cyst. This is layers deep. But I'm keeping track of it, I think. My mind is drawn into it with the others. Everyone is connected. Commencing now. Is this how we do a meeting? Is it like a fast meeting because we're using the time stopper? What does the time stopper do? It just says partial translated, inherited description generated now. Whatever. With a simple instruction, the Grand Syst's additional neural processing activates. Its strengthened processing speed is such that time stops. Ah, I see. It's just a super mind. I get it. Such a peculiar sensation, to observe in full cognitive capacity a world and body that cannot move. Though the cores of our minds are shelled from one another, we each carry a new mind that feels as if it was always there. The Grand Sys. So they're connected. They're not naturally connected. When I first saw them, I was like, maybe they're like, oh, you blinked at me. I first thought it was a type of species that just had like could telepathically communicate with each other all the time. But no, it does sound like they've got shells. They well off from each other, obviously. But they can connect to stuff. It's more like a tech that is also part of who they are. Hi, Akizatesh. That's Kavik to my right, I can tell. And it thinks with us as one. All of us! Okay, let me think. Gosh, there's Kazki, my favorite. Gakvu is great too. Alright, so we got Akazit, Kavik, Bozko, Kazki, Gakvu, and Tazik. I remembered them all! Also, this is not relevant to anything at all, but Kazki does remind me a little bit of a character from Deltarune. At least in design. Gosh, how is this meeting gonna go? Kavik? I don't know why I became so sus of you after I seen your smile. You're probably just a great guy. I liked your passion for wrong theories. Pseudoscience even maybe. Is this not peculiar? Ahaha, how fun. Oh, but I cannot tell which thought is mine. Oh, is this actually all thinking together? How do we stay distinct again? Silly, the last one was not so long ago. But I will remind you. You do it like this. We each understand simply. Think outwardly. Wow, that's crazy. Can you imagine sharing a brain like this with everyone? They're all sharing a brain cell. But it's just a really powerful brain cell that has a lot of brain cells, I assume. You see? A reminder of our best practice here. It will be simpler to convey things of importance indistinctly, but for discussion, you should stay distinct. Understood? Yes, stop. Yes, oh, I think I am, yes. Echoing it, sorry, yes. That was me, sorry. This is only my second time using one of these. It is okay. You are too tense. Just let it pass through you. That is how I stop echoing. Are we good? Yes, okay. Now on to the matters of the call. A great deal of information is transmitted between us. Whoa. That's a effective way, I guess, of sharing information. Long overdue discussions and planning for expeditions. In an instant, fast even within the altered time of the Grand Syst, wordless knowledge is understood, assigned words only in afterthought. I can't pronounce that. Okay, fine, I'll try. Isnaz prue wow removes I next nod nad yoi oi koi Yesai pug pop bazooe yo da fun oi boa oa yo. Attention, large amount of unprocessable data. Advancing stream to next coherent data. I see. So I can't participate. Because I'm not actually connected to the mind, I imagine. Or either that or this is just too much for my mind spike. Polygonation Spire and Guam is likely easiest. Oh. Oh shoot, someone was talking about polygonation before? Polygonation Spire and Guam is likely easiest. Koski agrees? Yes, I will organize a meeting. They liked the last time we visited because it drew lots of attention. So Spire would be lucrative for us both. Oh, are they expanding to build a new spire? Oh, I gotta ask Moth if that spire is ever built. It does not need to be of the highest strength or quality. There's no hard data backing my decision, but Kazka's contacts have suggested the trench multiple times. And if what they say is true, it is one of the least explored places on this planet. Hold on, quick question. Actually, you know what? I'll acknowledge what he says first, and then I'll ask my question. There's a trench here. Like, what trench? Is particular trench? Mariana Trench? I know that's the only trench I know of. But I don't know where it is. Okay, so Guam is close to the Mariana Trench. So that might be the trench they're referring to. For those who don't know, the Mariana Trench is I think it's like just the deepest one in the world. But yeah, and so Bosco here is saying it's one of the least explored places on this planet, which I assume so. Maybe that. So are they looking for the call here? They're just trying everywhere to look for stuff. Anyways, what I wanted to say is imagine you. Anyways, what I wanted to say is imagine you and your friends all connect to stuff, and like your deepest, darkest, like do your deepest, darkest secrets get exposed to everyone, or only what's irrelevant? Do you have control? Are you yourself? What if you had a crush on the person next to you, and then would they know if you connected your minds together like this? Or is it only relevant on topic? These are the questions I want answers to. So there's certainly potential for the origin to be there, never seen. True. Okay, so that makes sense. Makes sense, no argument. No other leads yet anyway, ahaha. Anything else before we disengage? I should note the ahaha is interesting. I imagine this text, like this is reminding me a lot of the authentication layer that I interacted with, because it was mentioned, it's like, why does it have personality? I wonder if I was somehow talking to someone, or what was left of someone. And if so, I wonder what has happened to them now. Either that, or it's just like, I assume it's just an authentication layer. Maybe we just didn't know what was going on. I have no idea. Anything else before we disengage? No. Wait, yes, we have the spike. See? Okay, what spike is this? And our collective, oh, the spike in the signal. I see. In our collective mind's eye, a visualization of the signal is shown. A strange spike, but not unexpected given the dull contrivance's proximity. That is peculiar. This frequency looks unnatural. It is too far from the call's baseline activity. Could it be an error? No, this is aggregate data from many listeners all across this planet. Oh, yeah, listeners, the devices. Did not help polygonation, regrettably. So what do we do about it? Do we just mark it down? Wait, Tazik, what do you have to say? You don't talk much. Identical, memorized data from an archival system manifests. Oh, we've seen something like this before? Or a shape? Did he bring up the same record by accident? No, this is different. I've been searching through approximately 12 eyes of data. This has happened once before, see? The same type of spike with the same duration. How many eyes ago was that? 7? 8? I'm trying to remember how long an eye was. Like 13 eyes is 30 years? Something like that? I don't remember. Look. Oh, they're equidistant. Did we detect the first spike? Is that what the beginning of this line is? And then the midpoint of the line is another spike. And where we're at, we've got another spike. It's spiking at intervals? That is exactly equidistant. You're using the same words as me. God, I love these people. I love this game. Oh yeah, and it is the start of the call. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Guys, can I join in? I want to join in on the crew. Oh, this is so fun. Exactly. The exact same spike at exactly 50% of the call. How is that possible? Could it be a coincidence? Absolutely not. I have seen this before. In my early studies, maybe even larval. These are markers of raw thought, unoptimized, primal. What Corru knows and broadcasts instinctively, and what early corrucistic pioneers used for communication. Huh. So it's not used, I guess raw thought. Makes sense. If it was on this planet, then that it wouldn't be refined in any sense. It's just raw Corru. A strange dread spreads through our shared mind. A dread? Why do I feel it too? Is it mine? Am I scared? This does not mean anything. In raw thought transmission, the signal spikes at regular intervals. Yeah. 5 equidistant times. Once at the beginning. It's 5 times, so we got 2 more times? Oh no, could you imagine if... Wait, so how many eyes ago was it? 7 or 8? I'm just wondering in the current timeline, has it like spiked already twice more? Because what happens after five times? Once at the beginning, and there are no recordings of the exact beginning. So that means it could be halfway done if this is true. Yeah. Okay, what happens at the end though? Why is it a dread? But it has been broadcast for how long? How could a thought be that long? Oh, so they've never seen anything like this before. Is it like thought of a... Is this what spooked them? How could a thought be that large? So it's just a giant thought. There's something giant here? What happens after 5? Could we even... The dread's claw bites into me, paralyzing my thoughts. Is it mine? No one is commenting upon it, perhaps confused themselves. Does it have anything to do with the, a smiley face? So then who is scared? It is overwhelming. I feel like tearing the cyst from my receptor, but I cannot move. Not without first turning off the time constriction. It could be something else. There are only 2 data points here. Oh gosh, so apparently it's... Someone is very fearful. At the very least, someone is very fearful if this happens. I wonder if it's Kavik, because Kavik has some theory ideas. I see now that it's not like we're all sharing all information at once. Otherwise, we all would have collectively recognized it based off of what Tazik was saying. So that's good to hear, and I think answers my earlier questions. A compelling theory, but that means we must wait a long time. Are we all in agreement that we should probably tell no one about this? Why? What? Wait, why? This is huge! Oh, of course, Kavik wouldn't want to. Even just the possibility changes everything. Oh, we're delving into his theories. Is it time travel? That'd be funny. You know what this means, right? Kavik, this is not a theory of fancy. It is true that this does change everything. But we are still missing data, right? Right, yes, we need more. We cannot simply share it. Not while the evidence is incomplete. Is anyone in disagreement? I sense a mixture of frustration and relief. Indeed, this is compelling, but it is simply a theory. Judging by the team's reactions, even sharing it as a possibility would be quite an upset. Is it why everyone left? I need to know what happens. I also want to say, I'm still not forgetting the fact that Akazit, at least at some point, I don't know if it was before or after this, but Akazit talked with Gordon, I believe, in a meeting, places up high, but the smiley face stopped me. Is this, like, I wonder if this, like, pure raw thought is somehow the smiley face? I just am trying to figure out how or in what way the smiley face could fit into any of this. I'm probably over putting it in everywhere. Let's see. Without the theoretical first spike being recorded, it is hard to justify. Yeah, because they didn't record it, but I assume it's what brought them here, right? But they weren't recording for it. Either way, it is not worth interrogating at this time. We need only wait. I take everyone's silence as confirmation. Excellent. Adjourning. Bye, everyone! The time constriction disengages. I remove the cyst from my receptor. Oh, then did this music just speed up? In real time, we'd been sitting only for the length of a larval breath. But immediately everyone stands, relieved at their freedom. I dip my head and receptors towards the team, and return to my quarters. And recollection. Knew it! I knew we were gonna get something huge like that. Clearing mind spike buffer, no progress will be lost. The embassy, proceed. I can read... Oh, is there a second experience now? Holy smokes, yeah, I don't think we ever heard about this part of the call. Hey, there's another memory that's been fixed. Open it. Okay. Thanks for saying holy smokes. I wanted to fight the uncosm, but it looks like we might actually be dealing with 4 memories here, which might take me a while. Well, this is the new one, right? So this is recollection discovery. Recollection suspicion. Recollection I don't know yet. Recollection I don't know yet. Alright, I guess we're not going to the uncosm for a little while. The Eye of Velzy arcs with glee. The Eye of God. Maybe this is God that we have found. I awaken from the stillness of my rejuvenation. Through the distant dull contrivance, I feel another gaze has begun. And as I clamber out from my chamber, I see something new. So is this another gaze is maybe just day? Because there's no way there's been that much of a time skip. I was thinking it was like maybe a year, but I think that's what eyes are. An unfamiliar cyst laid upon my desk. Or is this the one I lent to Kavik, returned in my slumber? Maybe the design archive from home I gave to Kazki. Or perhaps Gakfu's false environment game. I should check to be sure. So this is definitely after. So this one's called Curiosity. Let's be curious. Do I have access? I should check the cyst first. Okay. Clothing storage. Imagine all this is not going to be much different. Calstick. Yes. Alright, let's just go right ahead with the mystery cyst then. A prying of my eyes. Is it like another memory? Peculiar. The cyst has no distinct shell. A flourishing spiral marks it, but I do not know what that means. I suppose I should try it on and see what it is. I feel nervous. Let's connect. I raise the cyst to a receptor and settle it. After a small delay, it activates and the consciousness makes itself known. An echo with a message left for me. An echo. Interesting, because the smiley face was I started to bring that up again. Smiley face was an echo of an echo. But also Akazet, I think, referred to himself as an echo? Maybe echo, something about an echo is what they become in death, because every time it says death, it says implies altered living state. And I'm like, yeah, like, usually in our world, that means not living state. But here they might just have like some different form of continued existence afterwards. I don't know what an echo, but maybe this echo is just like something created. I have no idea. We exchange wordless meaning, forming into thoughts. Hello, Akazatesh. Hello, friend. Who is this? I do not know. All memory saved from my message has been stripped. I feel that my speaker wanted this message to be discreet. I see. So again, it's like a living message is what this is, which is kind of cool. Like you can interact with it. Curious, but please go on. Excellent. I will convey the message to the best of my ability. Henceforth, I will reference my speaker. Whoa. Interesting. I see all these squares here. Polygons in a way. Moving around. Is that an ocean's glimmer that I see? Possibly. But this also reminds me of when the room was falling apart, when we were getting into weird memory with Akazet in the interview room. And the echo's message forms into imagery of false environment I allow my mind to enter. It is simple enough that it should only occupy a fraction of a blink. The echo awaits my engagement to continue. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, I'm here. It's forming. Hello, Akazet. I am glad it is you who connected. As it is with worry for your well-being that this message finds you, it must be said immediately. Information regarding our team's latest findings must not be shared with anyone at any point. Yes, as we had agreed. What is the purpose of this message? We are in great danger, Akazet. Though we agreed in work, there can be no casual hints of our knowledge, no sharing with larval relations. Not anyone you think you can trust, no one. Apprehension of the echo saturates the environment. I can feel that this delusional paranoia is not even its true message. In my death, I have never had patience for such meandering exchanges. Why? Do not waste my time. Cease with this drama. I presumed you might react this way. But I had to place my warning first, out of precaution. You want to know why? Come and see. Hi. Can I... Real quick, can I see this? Okay. It's referred to as an echo. So, look at this. Even in my death? Is that what she said? In my death, I have never had patience. Yeah, it's definitely not death. It's like a sort of sleep. Or something. I don't even know if they do die. Oh my goodness. So who is... So, I wonder if the speaker is someone who was at the table. Because they maybe were the ones... I assume whoever they were still withholding information clearly because they were the most fearful of anyone, I feel like. It was an overpowering, overwhelming fear. Oh gosh, and Kavak's gonna ruin everything for us. Okay, I don't imagine you're gonna look much different than you usually do. Yeah. Can't even act on you. Alright, so let's see. Are you gonna, like, show me what you know? So I can see why? The call, Akazet. Is this the call? Is this what it looks like? The initiative to study it, both here and home, holds certain conflicting groups. Oh no. Oh no. Good and bad? Are we getting into alien politics here? Obesque politics? They have always known what its origin truly is, and they will resort to violence to keep this secret. They know its origin. Both of them? Even though they're conflicting? While what we have discovered is indirect, the smaller organ in the whole of the truth, it is dangerous to hold as we do. To share even a hint of it could meet us all with our final deaths. Oh. That's different from death as used before, and I don't need a translator to know what that means. This notion alone is enough to spark anger. The type of baseless theory a paranoid Kiv might concoct. Oh, what's wrong with Kiv? The council would never have approved our research if this were the case. Are you simply sowing suspicion? Is this a threat? Or is this a poorly timed prank? Velzy would be unimpressed. God, right? Who is Velzy? Please understand, there's much we still do not know. Our research is entirely necessary, especially with the unaffiliated, the unbiased like you. And I care about you, Akazet. You should not have to be a part of this. But the sliver of truth we carry places us all in the terrible game. Literally the only thing is the recognizing the signal, right? We noticed that went 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I wonder if they figured it out when at the second signal. But no, we're still doing like new research. It's that they are saying. So why have the conflicting groups? I assume there was like a black eye and a white eye. I wonder if those are supposed to represent the conflicting groups, because there's like a sort of a darker hand and a white hand underneath as well. We'll see. This sliver of truth we carry places all in a terrible game. Wait, is that why no one ever found their team? Is this is the real reason they were spooked? Why were we? Okay, there's so many questions. One that Velzy's cruel humor could not dream. So it was you who broadcast that dread in our focus. A fraction of it, yes, but I am not the only one involved with this game. I suspect others operate within our team. Oh no. Kazuki, no! Don't be a plant! And though they are friends all, this conflict seeks to place us as foes. The claws of it reach far beyond us, too. Okay, so the black and the white are associated with blue and pink. It doesn't really matter because it looks like the entire game is just made with those 5 colors. Black, white, yellow, blue, pink. Or like yeah, pink. But noteworthy that these are very distinct. It is the cold wind that suffuses the entire embassy. With its discovery of the raw thought pattern, it will become like a firestorm. Weather phenomena, ceaseless violent storms surrounding natural spire. Oh boy. So the natural spires where they come from. None of us, not even would-be foes, want this to escalate. So we're all on the same side for now. But if it escalated, then conflicting interests would start getting involved. And nobody wants it to get to that point. So hear my plea. You must take every measure to hide this. We cannot risk any sliver of our knowledge escaping. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I, as corru.observer, I'm here getting this knowledge, so that's pretty cool. Do you understand? Despite my skepticism, I feel that this is heartfelt, truthful, a difficult feeling to fake with an echo. Indeed, the tone is one of defensive panic, so I must respond. Yes, I understand. Thank you. If only I could truly hear you agree. But I cannot risk any side knowing I have told you. So the cyst will erase its purpose shortly. This is just a message, cyst? Wait, what are you saying? But trust that I will know your response based on your actions. Despite my agreement, I cannot dispel this uneasy coil in my receptors. To have this dangled before me as a vague threat. Oh, did I get threatened? Okay, I can't see. I didn't realize that was a threat. Oops. But how else am I to respond, whether this is true or not? It is not as if I intended to share it in the first place. Did you simply fear what might happen if I examine our theory more closely? In case there is a connection back to the source, I must continue my agreement. What happens next? For you, nothing. I'm taking every measure to protect our team, even the misled traitors. I've already hidden the archive discussion from our focus. We will not speak, we will not share. He will not know who I am. Eventually we will be forced to share our findings and reveal the truth, but there is time to prepare the stage. If this is not handled delicately, all of us, bright cousins included, will suffer terrible consequences. Okay, so was all the Obelisk retreating an example of handling it delicately? They are innocent bystanders. They do not deserve what may come. What's gonna come? But if you allow me, if you can trust this echo as I have pleaded to Velza, you might. Everything will be fine. That is truly all I can tell you. Goodbye, Akazit. Wait, is there any proof you can share? Anything at all? I want to trust you, but I must know it to be true. And what if we find something else? How much of our work is truly at risk? Nothing. You don't have that information, message cyst. There is no response, no thought, no meaning. In reality, I feel strange runoff near my cyst-bearing receptor. It is destroying itself. I tear the cyst from my receptor before it can fully melt, throwing it to the table. The echo cyst self-destructed. What do I do? What can I do? I need guidance. Fun friend, activate! Hello, Akazit! How are you? Should I even try asking who left it? What if I ask the wrong person? These groups, will one side think the other has tried to sway me? And what could they even be quarreling over? I have never heard once of any conflict. Slow down, I do not even know what you were talking about! Let me see your recent memory, please. I grant Fun Friend access to my short-term memory with an impulse. But that does not matter if I have already come to a conclusion. Yes, I know. I can ask the team one by one, hide the details. I will say it is some mundane thing, some borrowed cyst being returned. Oh, this is gonna go wrong. Akazit, 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 Akazit. I'm so worried for you. But the speaker who placed it. Akazit, it does not seem like they want you involved. Would it not be better to simply stay quiet like they want? Like you already agreed anyway. If they've already taken this measure, assuming it is truthful, why would they even give a slight hint to you in person? They may hint unwillingly. Fun friend, I cannot simply let such claims go uninvestigated. The speaker must know this as well. Doubly so if they are within our team. But they are also watching my actions, so I should still be careful with my words. This is a bad idea! Thank you for your input, Fun Friend. I agree with Fun Friend here. Fun Friend, do you remember any of this? I must investigate. I can leave now. Oh, shoot. Alright, time to leave now. Hey, attendant. Hey, groundsmind. I approached the attendant drone. It is faceless. Did you see something? Though the drone is faceless, a simple echo that observes may still have seen something. Hello, no connection required. Did you see anything? Go into my room. A spindle-legged chorusist entered some winks ago. It was assumed to be a self-delivering device. Interesting. I suppose that makes sense. The speaker must have known the attendant would be here. Do you require anything else? The groundsmind, please. Our grounds mind symbols from the root's faceplate. Okay, Zatesh, speak. Why would I tell you about this, sis? Uh-oh. This is not going well. I mean, to be fair, it's not like Look. It's not like I'm actually choosing for Akazet here. Akazet did what Akazet did. I'm just trying to dig around in this memory and interact with it to see what information I can get out of it. I had a self-delivered cyst on my desk, arriving during my slumber. Do you have any records of it? That will depend on its features. If you have it, present it. Otherwise, describe it. Fuck. It's self-destructed. Should I mention the spiral? No. What if it is an identifier somehow? It could mean something dangerous. I didn't really remember how it looked. Can you cross-check it with some other attendants? Did it form any relocation hallways? The groundsman is silent for a moment. She must see me like a larval fool. Akizatish, I cannot help you with without a point of reference. An innumerable amount of cysts are self-delivered every gaze, and each are mundane in nature. What is you seeking information about this one in particular? Bad idea. It was, actually, you know, I think I realized who sent it actually. Yes, it was a team member. I'll just go ask them. Goodbye. I casually walk away to panic. What if the grounds mind is a part of this? That's what I'm saying. How embarrassing. Sorry, grounds mind. Oh, Kavik! Bosco! Do you look different? No, you don't. There wasn't someone over here, were you? You're the one that you can't remember very well. Okay. I was like, what are you guys doing here? But I assume this is where we all live. This is the quarters. Okay, fine. I'll talk to Kavik like this. Examine. Yep. Join the chat. Hello, what's up? Kavik and Bosco speak jovially between a set of quarters. Curious, those are not within this branch. Oh, so they don't live here. Used interchangeably with tendril, implies area assigned to specific purpose. Numerous within spire segments often extend outwards from spine-connected central chamber, less formal term. I approach, masking my suspicion well. Hey! Bosco, Kavik, hello. Great gaze. It's a good day! That's what, if a gaze is a day, then yeah. Common idiom, Velzy's great gaze upon us. Wishes of good luck. Akazet? Oh, the gaze, like gaze of Velzy, because if Velzy is their star, in a way, right? Then it's referring to the daytime when the sun's up. Huh. Akazet? Hey, Akazet! What brings you to this branch of the segment? I don't need to look at this. I feel like I get what it means. Distinct section of spire, typically delineated vertically. Okay. Ah, we're just waiting for Maka. Oh, I don't know Maka. There's that brief Mariana's expedition we must attend today. Yeah, Mariana's Trench. Maka, who is that? Offloaded memory. Makanesh, an exchange from materials. Ah, yes, I forgot she was in this branch too. I've not seen her in a while. Our areas of operation rarely intersect. From materials? What for? Thought it might be fun. Also, if there are any essential deposits in the area, I could speed up construction of the Polygonation Spire. Ah, of course. Did either of you return assist? Alright, Akazet, you're the one doing this, not me. My friends, did either of you return assist to my quarters recently? I awoke from my rejuvenation, and there was one waiting for me. Huh? No, not me. What was on it? Fun friend, assume non-verbal motor control. Directive, act normal. Okay, ahaha. Utilizing archived movements. You look so casual right now. Oh, so we're trying not to react to give anything away. So Funfriend, is Funfriend like able to take us over? Non-verbal motor control. That's awesome. Funfriend, you're awesome. You look so casual right now. Oh, it was just archival cyst on secra predator infection primal terror. Oh, okay. On Sekrai hunting habits. Is it just me or does Bosco seem skeptical? Did I make a mistake? Relax. You did mess up, but they probably think you were lying for another reason. I like how brutally honest Fun Friend is. I'm with Fun Friend on this one, as much as I love Akazit. Oh, cool. Bosco? He twists his receptors negatively. The less I know about Sakurai, the better. Why would someone leave you that? Oh, it was fine to begin with. I had lent it out to someone at some point. I had it because of a morbid fascination. You know how it is, surface running. Yeah, I get it. So why would you assume that someone... This is so weird. Did either of you return a cyst? But then you're like, oh yeah, it was my cyst that I lent it to someone in particular. Recommendation, back out. Well, thank you anyway. I need to get going. Enjoy your expedition. Bye, Akazit. Bye. Oh, gosh, I blew it. I fucking blew it. I blew it. Get out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. They won't suspect a thing. They won't suspect a thing. Ah, someone in the elevator. Kazuki! Hey, Kazuki. You're not the spy. Ah, just talk to you. Hello, hello. So, how's your day? Have you seen a cyst, I guess, is what I'm asking. I like how, I love how Kazuki is externally designed. Surprisingly, Kazuki stands within the very same relocator as me. The chances of this are slim, but she appears to be loitering, waiting for something. Is she waiting for me? Held within one of her branch receptors is a communication cyst. With the other, she gives me a kind greeting. Yeah, it's a cyst up at the top there. Hi, Akazit! Kazuki! This is a surprise. I do not often see you linger in this segment. What brings you here? Oh, I'm waiting for the crew. They're having a little expedition, and I'm headed to the shore to discuss the next Polygonation Spire. Again. But we are all setting out together. Ah, of course. The cyst. This should be easy. I probably should have led with the other thing. But I guess your creature is a good way to segue out of whatever awkwardness is about to entail. Or this will entail. This should be easy. Kazuki simply cannot hide any emotion. Kazuki, did you have a cyst delivered to my room recently? Huh? No. Nothing. It is not her. I've been so busy coordinating all of this. But I do have a few cysts I need to return to you. What was it? Ah, it was nothing of note. A mundane collection of memories. Don't give the same story every time, at least. Akazit, because if they talk to each other or cross-reference, you're clearly lying. And literally, if you go to every single team member, one of them's gonna be it, and I imagine they're gonna be pissed at you, and you're not gonna be able to, I don't trust you to be able to tell which one it is. You're literally, gosh, I thought Kavik would be the one to ruin this. But maybe Kavik's not told. Maybe only Akazit was told? I kind of assumed there was a message for them all, but in retrospect, that message was kind of in particular. I can ask around for you. Fuck. Recommendation, definitely stop that now. I had not considered this possibility, but she always gets involved. If word spreads, the speaker will suspect something strange is happening. Ah, no. No, it is all right. Are you sure? I have my communicator on right now. I could help. I wave my receptors negatively with perhaps too much emphasis, and she relents. She smiles like a bright cousin would, her receptors taking on a teasing posture. Oh, I think I get it. It was one of those cysts. No. Uh-huh. Actually, maybe let her think that so she will stay quiet. Ugh. What do you mean those cysts? What do you mean those cysts? I knew I liked you, Kazuki. This is so funny. I will abide this embarrassment. Okay, it was. But please do not tell anyone. Do not worry. It is between us and the arthropod. Yes, speaking of, let's segue away. How is the little creature faring? It is alive! It does not move very much, but it reacts very quickly to my prodding. I've been speaking with a contact of mine, a bright cousin. She wags the communicator-bearing receptor slightly. And she says it is a arthropod. So I thought I will call it Arthur. Aw, I knew I liked you, Kazuki. After the Bureau construction contact. Ah, Arthur. A jittery one. If only I could be there when she opens her head to show the creature within to him. Wait, what was that she said? You're on casual speaking terms with a bright cousin? With her large receptors, her bashful expression is difficult to hide. Oh, Kazuki! So tell me about him. She must think I will take issue. Why does she always assume this? Oops, what the heck did I press? Kazuki, you know it is not an issue if you are. The silent veil has long been drawn. But how are you communicating? Oh! You have not heard? It is a new development by the Jut. Very recent. These new communicators, they allow a sort of connection to the human collective. The internet, they call it. It is very flat, and there are many problems with the connection. But it is not so different from ours aside from that. How could that possibly work? Theirs is not dictated by thought. Ah, it does not matter. She would not know anyway. And you were using it to speak with a bright cousin. Yes! Is that not remarkable? It is cool! Fascinating. I must see about getting one of these. One of those, I should say. Farewell for now. Bye, Kazuki! Bye! Leave. Okay. I don't think there's any way I can pause my progress through a memory. But I don't think it's the end of the world if I leave a memory, as long as I can just re-access the memory. So in that case, I am out of time to record today. Which does mean we're going to continue grilling these people. Oh wait, hold on. Because of how I spawn on both sides, if I just hold down the back button, I keep triggering the transition between rooms. That's funny. Anyways, I knew you were my favorite for a reason. Nothing bad. Although I will say it is kind of suspicious you have contact to the outside, but right now I'm just thinking everything is suspicious. Because I'm suspicious. Alright, Moss, what do you have to say so far? Do you know Arthur? Do you know... This is fucked up, dude. Imagine if you can trust any of us. Yeah, I have some questions real quick to end off the episode. What is Okay, this is like... I'm more like, hey, do you know this Arthur person? Because if we can contact Arthur, right? Or some of the other stuff they were talking about earlier. What is a Sakurai? Come on, you've never seen the Sakurai films? True masterpieces of the 40s. 2040s! Man, I hope the Obesk never saw any of them. They must be so insulting. True. We humans do that sometimes. If you're actually serious, they're one of the creatures I actually know a bit about. They're basically the apex predator on Obeski. Like, pretty much half of all Obeski fauna, they're a parasite. Or some kind of fungal infection. We don't really know for certain. And they're microscopic. But once they infect one of the surface critters or a larval Obesk, well, we've only had verbal descriptions since the exchange initiative was never forthcoming with recreations. But apparently they can rapidly reshape the flesh of most critters and hijack their brains to spread more. Oh, so that's a Sakurai. Nasty stuff. Okay. What's our next move? If you're talking about the soft form, try interacting with Akazet. Wait, oops. Does that still work in this thought form? Oh, I can. Ruminate over cyst. There's still some team members I should speak with. It has to be someone I know. Let me think. Who is left? Tazik, Gakvu. Yes, that is it. I suspect Gakvu. Or maybe that's not fair. Maybe Gakvu just doesn't like doing work. Tazik maybe as well. Tazik's very quiet. It's only those who attended the focus who would know. And they're all present in the embassy at this point in the gaze. I should speak to Kazuki, even if she always seems innocent. Bosco is strong-willed, and I can imagine he would take such strange actions. Then there's Kavik, who... maybe not him, actually. Or well, it is in his nature to share things like this. Perhaps he received a similar message as well? Tazik, maybe he can be quite strange. Though the listener said they cared for me, so probably not him. Gakvu is probably the most likely suspect, but I should speak to everyone. Yeah, I was thinking Gakvu. Kazuki seems in this. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll finish this off in the next episode. Can I, out of curiosity, can I just like, how close can I get to the camera with Akazet's face? So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode ending, wherever ending today's episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been very fun. Very fun game so far. I very much like it, and I like theorizing and figuring out what's going on. What else do I have to say? I don't know. I don't really have much else to say. I like Akazet and Kazki. Kazki! Oops, that was the wrong button. Alright, see ya, farewell. And now, a words that's our sponsors.